Happy Monday, guys. Let's get another part going. We're going to draw a 2D drawing -20. There's a lot going on with this one, so let's do our best here. I think we'll start off by drawing the bottom. So we have 7.6, and let's see if we can't get where we need to be. Let's start that over. All right, we got 7.6, up 5. We can do this center one of 8.8. I'm going to mirror this over or copy it, whatever. All right, let's see here. We can offset this, so let's join these three. We'll offset these 1. That gets us there. All right, so let's do this first large circle, which is a radius of 2.8. And that needs to be done at the 5 mark. All right, that looks right. We can just trim this right now. I'm going to delete the center line too, because now we have the center point. Okay. So the next thing we need to do, let's get these inner circles done. So we have one that's a diameter of 4. The next one is a diameter of 3.4. I'm going to set this one to transparent. I'm going to set the transparency on this one, guys. I just want it to look a little different. I could just change the color, but I don't like necessarily doing that all the time. And if you set it to transparent, I'll just set it to 65. Oops. There we go. Now we can see the difference. And I'm going to shut properties off here again. I don't like watching them. All right, so let's see here. We just did our circle of 3.4. The next one is going to be a diameter of 2.8 and then one of 2. Yeah, because I messed with it now. A diameter of 2.8. And now a diameter of 2. Okay. So there's that. Now we need to make these smaller circles. We have a diameter of 0.04 or 0.4. Let's try that again. Diameter of 0.4. Now a diameter of 0.3. We can polar array these things. Let's select them, type in polar, pick our center point, do items. We know we need 8 of them. Okay. All right, that's looking good. Now we need a circle that's 2.7 radius and a circle that is 3.3. We can see that there's a 45-degree coming off of this, so I'm going to cheat a little bit. I'm going to take ortho off, and I'll come right to this because I know that's right in line with each other, and then I'll just rely on the polar snap to get me where I need to be here. And I'm going to just I'm going to come all the way through to here, and I will mirror this. I'll put O snap back on. All right, let's draw this down, and then let's just do an angular dim just to check things out, make sure we're still at 45 there. We're looking good there. And a 90 there. Okay, we're looking good. So we can delete, or let's just trim this. And then we'll just delete these little bits here. Delete this guy. Trim this, this, this. Delete that. Now let's just do a circle. We can come from the center point of here. We'll do that. Delete, delete, trim, trim. Okay, that's looking pretty good, guys. Now, we know that they have these, looks like hexagons coming around. They look like bolts or, you know, whatever. So let's go up here to a polygon. Let's say there's 6 sides. It's asking for the center. I'm not exactly sure what this means. So the radius of the circle, we're going to do 0.25. And I know that from top to bottom I need 0.5 and I have 0.433. So we're just going to cheat, make a line that says 0.5, and then we will scale this. So we'll pick a point. Let's type in ref for reference. So you pick the 2 points of the object that you want to scale. So this guy, and then we're going to drag it to here. And now we know we have that 0.5 dimension. So let's grab this thing by the center. And we know, it looks to me, they don't specify they're just showing that there's a line 0.5 from the bottom and 1 from the top, but it looks like the same on both sides of the bolt or whatever. So that's what I have to go with. So I'm just going to put this here. Oops, I got to move it up. Let's select that center point again and come right to here. Then let's just move it up 0.5. Now we know that we can do a line 0.5 up from here. We can come over 2. Let's come back over this way 2. And then we can just connect it here. It says that all fillet radiuses are 0.5, so let's change that to 0.5. Let's fillet this. It's really subtle, but I guess that's right. Man, it doesn't say what these guys are here. To me, it looks, I don't think it looks the full 1/2 inch to the center. I'm saying it's more of a 1/4. So let's draw this center line coming across. And let's copy this. And we know that these guys are a 1/2 inch from this edge. So let's move this in 0.5. And then let's bring the center down to this guy. And then let's move it down 0.25, because I'd say it's half the, it's not even that. So let's move it down 0.125. Yeah, that's what it looks like. So again, we can copy this now and come right to the bottom here and then move it up to 0.5. Let's fillet these corners. And then let's mirror these guys.